Hello there traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start first with the Euro versus US dollar. So what we can see here basically this morning is we got a nice impulsive move to the upside. Price traded below the previous day low, and we also traded below this key pivot low of this pullback here. So it's an area around 1.0900. So I think this is a pretty good combination between the nice pivot from one side and a strong reaction from buyers this morning. So because of this price action this morning, I expect the price actually to rally. We are in the down cycle. There is no doubt, basically the higher time frames are in the down cycle, and a very good down cycle. But I expect at least a rally to some degree, right, towards a 1.0950, maybe to 960, and eventually to try to catch up towards this 4-hour middle Keltner line. And then after that, we might consider some downside continuation from there. That can be a possible scenario. So for today, I see more upside and more rally towards the previous swing lows versus the downside continuation based on this aggressive, based on this aggression of the low and aggressive back into the previous day range and above the 1.0900. So intraday speaking, watch for buying opportunities on the pullbacks with objectives on the upside reference points. Again, this is a corrective scenario. Speaking of the gold market, we can see basically that prior to the FMC, since today we have a FMC meeting minutes, so basically we're trading very flat at 1923, and nothing changes my last and previous forecast. So basically I will rather watch for the breakout either to the upside to confirm some eventual upside cycle towards the 2009 level, or to watch for a downside breakout and eventually some continuation pattern to confirm eventual test of 1878, or even test of the pullback low around 1850. So can we see this on this event, the FMC today, or not? We'll find out, but for now, this is the situation. Heavy sideways regime, very balanced, so probably waiting for some fundamental shift, which can happen on big, but probably on the big events like FMC. Crude oil, in the terms of the crude oil, we're basically also having the flat line. We're trading around middle Keltner line. Price respected this 98.36. We got back here. Market pulled back. Now trying to regain. Can we attack under 550 and eventually attack maybe even 108.25? It's a very indecision. It's indecision at this stage. So from my perspective, I will watch for some. If you watch like a high degree, like 4-hour, this all can be part of ABC, as I said yesterday. But basically this ABC can also be interrupted with another ABC and stuff like that. So we can have much more complex stuffs. And I basically see this like a sideways regime. If we can clear the low at 97.57, we can open the door for 93.65, eventually to this cluster of the lows around 90.30. So either watch for this clear of the low to eventually produce downside towards the next downside reference points. But for the upside, we really need to reach some aggression, some really nice aggression above even 108.26 to complete that, and eventually to attack this 115.95. So watch for confirmation for some breakout of either pivot low or pivot high. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, this is very interesting. We are in the process of the downside on the second down leg from my perspective. This is a first down leg. We got this pin bar that survived yesterday, so we got this second down leg. If you watch like this, we might see something like this. Still, I will not exclude option that we can see after this ABC some bull side continuation. But for now, I can see today we can try to retest 44,325. And the next pivot levels we have here, we can watch on the daily as well. We have this pin bar low, as I said, but then the next levels really to think about it here will be around this area here, 43,000, 42,600. Okay, so watch downside more, potential for downside. Seems like a bear flag. It's trying to retest this pin bar territory. It's going relatively good, so nothing bullish here for today. I expect the lower prices and potential second downside leg to continue. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy, guys, and as always, trade safe, have a good day, and see you all tomorrow morning.